Right, so I just watched Lost in Translation. This is my vlog for it. It's a pretty decent film. I enjoyed it. Whoa! I'm gonna talk to you about why Lost in Translation is different to your conventional genre movies. You know, indie film. It's interesting. So big. I would say probably the most obvious point why it's a bit different. I don't know if you'd say lack of plot, but there's no A to B obvious plot. So it's more that these people, what are they called? Bob and Charlotte happen upon each other in Tokyo, and they don't really have a goal. And I think this is shown through the whole movie where they're just kind of doing what they want, and it's also different in the fact that it isn't a happy ending as such. I mean, it's not a sad ending, but it's not your classic Hollywood. They get together and it's all good, because they don't. It's a more realistic film. It's more true to life than in reality. No, that's wrong. It's more true to life than big budget Hollywood films. That's what I'm trying to say. So the film revolves around these two characters, Bob and Charlotte, and so yeah, they're both in failing marriages. They're both kind of looking for more from life than what they've got at the moment, and they're both kind of stuck in Tokyo for reasons they don't really want to be, which is quite interesting. That it sets up these two American people in a completely foreign land with a completely foreign culture. It's almost alien to them, and it's almost how do they respond to that, rather than being a clear plot. It's how the characters respond to what's going on around them, and how their relationship develops. Yeah, so the genre of this movie is quite hard to pinpoint, which I guess is the point of this task, alternatives to genre. It's a kind of hybrid of like a romance, tragedy, drama, comedy. Yeah, it's interesting in that sense. Like there are some bits that are really funny, and some bits that are sad and that. Yeah, so overall, the film's differences to mainstream Hollywood revolve around its emphasis on character development, the lack of a clear plot, like A to B plot. They're kind of just there, and also the realistic element of it. It's much more realistic than a normal a kind of mainstream genre film like this, and in the way that people interact, and the fact that in the end they have to leave each other, that they can't stay together, and it's the realism of, I mean, obviously two married people, they might be failing marriages, but they got to go back to their family. So yeah, also Bill Murray's cool, like that man. Right, so that's my vlog for Lost in Translation. That's what the film I just watched was called.